After breakfast in Damascus, we visited the National Museum, then headed north. An hour later, we were in Maalula, just 35 kilometers away. Maalula is located in a narrow valley in the foothills of Jabal Libnan Ash-Sakiyah. It's a small enchanting village with a population of 5,000. It's here that the language of Jesus Christ, Aramaic, is still spoken, one of the last remaining places on earth. The population is mainly Greek Catholic. Tucked snugly in the cliff lies the convent of St. Thecla. Thecla isn't mentioned in the Bible, but she's described in the apocryphal writings of Paul in 180 AD. In these writings, she was described as a person from Iconium and the Apostle Paul's girlfriend. Religious experts, including the Catholic Encyclopedia, say there's no reason not to doubt her existence, because such a person was also mentioned many times in historic documents. The story goes that while at Maalula, Thecla was trying to escape persecutors of Christians, but came up against this dead end. But due to a miracle, a gap suddenly opened up in the rock, namely this gap, and she escaped through it. Just up the road is the monastery and church of St. Sergius, built in 325 AD. It's one of the oldest churches in the world. Sergius was a Roman legionary who, after converting to Christianity, was executed for refusing to make sacrifices to the god Jupiter. Okay?
Yeah, just wash it. I think the other girl is coming.
Just 25 kilometers north of Maalula lies the ancient monastery of Marmusa, also known as the Monastery of St. Moses, Mar meaning monastery and Musa meaning Moses. It's a 1,500-year-old throwback to the times of the Byzantine Christianity, when the arid, alienating landscape provided shelter for thousands of tiny, isolated, self-sustaining communities. Marmusa is one of the very few to survive till this day. This place is truly off the beaten track. It's 17 kilometers from the nearest town and a 40-minute sweaty walk up a steep, rough mountain path in a rocky gorge. These cobblestones make it really difficult to walk on. According to legend, the monastery was founded in 600 AD by Moses, the son of the king of Abyssinia, which today is called Ethiopia. He chose a life in a monastery rather than a life on the throne. I'm halfway up. Uh-oh, more steps. On arriving at the outer gates of the monastery, entrance is gained through a tiny hole. Is this it? Tiny little hole. Oh no. Wrong hole. Done that before. This is the right hole. A highlight of the visit here is its ancient church, which contains frescoes over 1,000 years old. Since 1991, the monastery has been home to a small group of monks, nuns and novices, about 10 of them. As well as being mixed sex, Marmusa is also ecumenical, with both Syrian Catholics and Syrian Orthodox Christians represented in the community. Visitors are welcome to stay here and meditate with the monks and help out with cooking, cleaning and other manual work. As you can imagine, once I realised this, I was quite keen to get away. How's the cafe?
It's a bit like the double espresso you bought in Israel.
Oh, nice!
It's not like quadruple Turkish,
Ah.
but it's not far off.
Ah.